Oh, no, this is too good. I just finished a video for you guys like 60 seconds ago, and I whipped out my to-do list of videos and was scrolling down and saw one that I wrote down months ago. And it says, Scalarworks holds its 0. Okay, we are gonna do that right now. And I'm gonna use some stock footage of something that I did about an hour ago. Yesterday, I did optics maintenance on all of my optics, and I swapped out all the batteries on all my on everything that ran on a battery got a new battery. And I take a Sharpie marker and I write 11/23, which is November 2023, where we are right now. And also on the inside, on the battery itself, I also write 1123 with a fine tip Sharpie. And then I place the optic back on the base, and I take a screwdriver and I tighten down the screws until they stop. Then I take my Wheeler Fats wrench and I do a partial turn, click, click, and I'm done. What I end up with is a lockup of the optic back onto the base with a level of fidelity that is so good that I knew I was going to come out here today and I was going to lay on the ground and I was going to aim at the head of the target on the hill and I was going to hit it. Aim here, hit here, because this is an 11.5 and there's a fair amount of drop because of velocity, and also there's a lot of turbulence that the can creates. I've been running Scalarworks mounts really since day one, since before they got the redesign that you see here, and I've always liked them. Like I said, from day one, I've always liked them. I saw the brilliance of the optic, or of the optic mount, and immediately realized that what was there was absolutely top-notch, and I went full force with it, never looked back. If you're trying to build a very lightweight rifle, this is one of the best ways to save on weight, because optics bases are usually kind of on the chunky side. And if you can get a lightweight one, you're going to save an ounce or two. And those ounces really do add up, guys. So I went with Scalarworks mounts, loved them, never looked back. But the accuracy is really what's most important in this conversation. I knew that once I reapplied the optic and used a Wheeler Fats torque wrench to exactly 15 inch-pounds, which is what the optic calls for, or the base and optic combination call for. And by the way, when you buy Scalarworks mount, it comes with its own mounting hardware for your optic. So use their calibrated screws, which come pre-treated with red Loctite. And don't worry, at 15 inch-pounds, you can break it loose. Remember, guys, Loctite isn't like welding. Loctite is based on the torque specification, so all you have to defeat to get those screws to come off is 15 inch-pounds. And 15 inch-pounds, quite literally, it's not much. People get optics mounting incorrect, and they put a lot of stank on it, and you don't want to do that. So I'm really glad that Scalarworks has a torque specification, because it really does matter. So I applied these with a Wheeler Fat wrench, and it works perfectly every time. And I came out here and aimed at the target on the hill, 300 yards, aimed dead center of the head and hit in the chest. Did it twice in a row. I tried doing it a third time. Actually, here, take a look. Oh my goodness, you can't make this stuff up. Okay, you know what? One more, let's try. Oh, I should have stopped it too. It went right over his shoulder. You can see that in the dirt. That was good though. So as you can see, no joke, laid down, got it done. And once again, this is a tactical rifle, not a precision gun. So if I can smack you at 300 yards with an 11.5 inch barrel with a suppressor, because suppressors cause a lot of turbulence, if I can get that shot done first time, you are in trouble. You get a guy or a gal who knows what they're doing with the rifle, you're in trouble. So, especially with a suppressor, good luck finding where that person is. So, I always forget this, because I always assume you guys understand this. Guys, I don't get freebies. My Scalarworks, I think the original mount I think maybe there was an aim-point mount and a Trijicon mount from Scalarworks. Every other mount since, and I have several, have all been purchased by me. Across the board, my guns, my fiance's gun, guns that I've built for friends, I always say Scalarworks. Trust me, just Scalarworks. And, no, Scalarworks. Please, just spend the money. And I will even sell to friends and family at dealer cost, just to get you guys stuff that I believe in at my cost to save you money, because ultimately, and I'll leave you with this, ultimately what this boils down to is, you need this. And they know that. As always, God bless you all. Thank you so much for your sling purchases. Thank you so much for your support of Tier 1 Citizen. As always, God bless you all. Get those guns out and practice. Have a good one. Let's heat that suppressor back up again.